All right, guys, it's Paul Singh, the Market Speculator, bullsonwallstreet.com. The report for Monday, May 14th, 2018. Let's take a look at the market here. We'll start off with Qs because the Qs have been leading. Big tech has been very strong. The FANG stocks, some of the semiconductors, some of the middle, low float, mid cap type stocks like Shutterfly, Yelp, and a bunch of these guys are really strong right now. We broke that 50-day moving average. This is what we've been waiting for. So the first time it did not continue and it failed. But this time we're getting that continuation. And within 1 week, not only did we get above the 50-day moving average, we also crossed this first range right here at 166.35 on the Qs. And now we're going to go for the highs. So we're at a spot where we can start saying we've got higher lows. The trend is good. Maybe the volume pattern is still not great, but that's common with spring to summer trading anyway. So we're going to start to get a little more aggressive. As you guys know, I'm in 3 positions right now and may even look to add a 4th or 5th position. We'll see. I don't want to get too leveraged. So if I do take positions, they'll be smaller in size only because I already have 3 positions. But things are looking pretty good. And if we look at SPY here, same thing, across the 50-day moving average, we got that trending 9. And we look ready to run. And IWM leading mostly because of energy is already at its highs here. And we broke and continuing. And now we're looking to break highs in IWM. So basically the point of this is markets look great. Now let's take a look at energy, which has been on fire, leading the market. And you can see this nice trend here. We just need a pullback. We need another one of these dips. And when we get that dip, we'll look to enter. So we're extended right now. I will not add energy until we get a pullback, which is why you won't see energy stocks aside from the ETF on our focus list to start the week. So the DO, the RIG, the Halliburton, and a few of those others that we've been watching, we're going to take those off right now, but we will keep an eye on ERX. If ERX does pull back, then we'll put them back on our list. So they're not far away. They're still on the bigger watch list, but the focus list, which is stocks we're ready to trade right now, we're going to stay away from the energy just because even though they're leading, they're extended right now. Finally, one area to watch right now is biotech. Biotech looks to be making a comeback, and biotech usually goes in runs. You know, you can see through here. I mean, if you go through the history of biotech, it's one big run to the upside, followed by one big run to the downside, one big run to the upside, and it just keeps going. And now we look like we're at that big run to the upside mode. So LABU is going to be high on our focus list, and maybe we can enter here around 86. And you know, this doesn't look far away, but 86 to 109, that's a pretty big move right there. We could be looking at 20, 30, 40 points here. So definitely considering an LABU position. Facebook, we've been talking about how this was a big overreaction. And this week we invalidated that entire big move down on the fear of the data breach stuff. So we're above that 184 level we were talking about. If we could get a good entry here tomorrow, this would also be a nice position to enter. Amazon leading here. We don't have a good entry at this point. Google also back up over its 50, potential entry here. NVIDIA testing highs and pulling back. So we'll keep an eye there. Tesla, WTW near highs. We're going to watch for a high break. So basically a move above 75, 76 could send it to its next run around 100. GWPH, we haven't taken a trade here, but we've been watching it for a while. Very strong. I would look to enter on a pullback here. So if we could hold this high range and then show some strength, we could look to enter GWPH. Shutterfly, post earnings breakout play. We want to see it hold the 9, either hold a 9 and show strength, or a break of the highs. We'll say 96 would give us a decent entry. Shack, a post earnings breakout. I'd like to see it pull back to the 9 or the bottom of the range first. Otherwise, consolidation and a break of 60 would set us up for entries. Under Armour has been bottoming and looks very strong. We just don't have an entry here at this point. I'll throw in a couple of commodities. I expect later in the week, if commodities and transport start to show strength, we'll start adding those to the focus list as well. We've got FCX, we've got X here, and let's throw in SAIA. The trucking stock, which would be under transports. And then we've got the index plays TQ, QQ, and SPXL. So that's what we're watching to start the week. Let's quickly go over our current positions. Netflix has been nice, entered at 314. We've pulled back to 326, so we're still up about 12 points, but we're going for the bigger win. So I want to go, initially I said maybe 340. I think I'm going to go for even a bigger win. Now that the market is looking really strong, it could take Netflix really high. AAXN is the post earnings play. And because of the high short interest and low float aspect of this one, we entered on the day of the breakout rather than waiting for a pattern. And we're going for 59 to 60. We're getting close now. So that we could see a target hit in the next few days. And then finally, Lululemon here at 98.54, right about at our entry point, and we're going for a break over 100, maybe 103, 104, 105 for a potential target. So that's it. That's what we're watching to start the week, and as the week progresses, we'll shift what we're looking to potentially enter. I'm at 3 positions. I don't think I'll take more than 5. So if you don't get trade alerts from me, that's because that's the way I'm trading, but that doesn't mean there aren't good positions for you to be taking. So study that focus list, decide what you want to enter, and make sure your risk reward is really good.